Travis Kelce is pleased with what his organization, 87 and running, is accomplishing for Kansas City's young people. On Tuesday, November 12th, Kelce appeared on Mitch Holthus's Chiefs Kingdom show and broke down in tears as he discussed the positive effects his foundation has had by collaborating with the Operation Breakthrough Education Center, which helps Kansas City's impoverished children. On the radio show, the tight end gushed about Operation Breakthrough's Kansas City location, describing it as one of the coolest places that I've ever seen or been a part of. They literally have kids from preschool all the way to 8th grade, and they're making sure these kids have meals, a safe haven, they get their education, they have good guidance and mentors, Kelce stated. It was for Dr. Seuss' birthday, and I was reading to the kids. Kelce recalled his first trip to Operation Breakthrough, which is roughly 15 minutes away from Arrowhead Stadium by automobile. The Chiefs player claimed that on his first visit to the juvenile center, he read Cat in the Hat. He quipped, "When I tell you that I hadn't read a Dr. Seuss book in forever, I was over there trying to read these things just like these preschoolers were, before attempting to enunciate some of the famous children's authors' playful rhymes and terms. It was beautiful to see what that organization was doing for those kids," explained Kelce, "and it was a little unsettling at the end when I found out that the program stopped at 8th grade. Following that, Kelce joined forces with Operation Breakthrough to launch the Ignition Lab in 2021 and offer after-middle school activities. Children between the ages of 14 and 18 can now receive hands-on instruction in areas including cooking, car maintenance, and graphic design. The tight end talked on how his time in high school played a significant role in my personal growth and identity. I was really lucky to have the people and surroundings around me to ensure that I was doing morally," he continued. When Kelce talked about the children he met who have grown up and started chasing their dreams, he sounded upset and even stopped briefly to collect himself. "It's just been a beautiful thing because a lot of those kids that I was reading to in preschool are now in the Ignition Lab and doing great things with their lives," Kelce stated, "and it's just cool to see it all manifest and all come to life." With the Chiefs still undefeated after 9 games this season, Kelce is making Chiefs fans proud in addition to his efforts to give back to the Kansas City community. On November 17th, they will then travel to play the Buffalo Bills. On Tuesday, November 12th, Travis Kelce was pleased to answer questions on Taylor Swift on the Chiefs Kingdom show. With their successful radio program, Travis Kelce and Mitch Holthus appeared on the Chiefs Kingdom show. But Travis Kelce, who co-hosted the show with Mitch Holthus, appeared to find the question amusing. Travis was asked by Mitch Holthus what he was most proud of that particular day. Mitch Holthus was alluding to the Chiefs' Sunday victory over the Broncos. Travis replied, "You know, at the end of the game, the best thing is to see your family and even happier in the atmosphere of victory. You and Swift had a great day at Arrowhead," Holthus remarked. "Come on, man," exclaimed Travis. When asked the tough question, Travis was a little bashful and took Mitch Holthus's hand. "It was a truly memorable day," Travis continued. "You are aware that the Swifts have always been there for me." Then they both laughed heartily. In addition to praising Holthus, Kelce disclosed that he frequently lets his girlfriend Swift listen in on his phone conversations. "You already know I rave about you," Kelce remarked. "Whenever we make a huge play, I usually hear the radio call appear on my timeline. You usually get everyone fired up, so I make sure she listens in," Kelce continued. "You're the voice of the Chiefs for a reason, man, the best to ever do it." In his 29th season as the Chiefs radio play-by-play commentator, Holthus was obviously moved by Kelce's warm remarks. Holthus said to the tight end for the Chiefs, "To share it with you is one of the greatest blessings of my life." However, Holthus had some issues with the NFL player regarding Kelce's friendship with Swift. "My 2 granddaughters ask me all the time, 'Has Travis introduced you yet?'" Holthus stated. The radio presenter acknowledged that Kelce was likely anxious when he presented Swift to crazy Uncle Mitch. "We'll find a way," Kelce responded with a big laugh. Over the decades, Holthus has gained notoriety for his accurate predictions of significant Chiefs moments, like his linebacker Leo Chenal's game-winning field goal block against the Denver Broncos on Sunday, November 10th. "That's blocked. The site is blocked. The site is blocked." Holthus cried out, "The Chiefs blocked the kick. They will remain unbeaten." A field goal from 35 yards out is blocked by the Kansas City Chiefs. The game is won by Kansas City thanks to a blocked field goal. Swift was seen with her mother, Andrea Swift, inside her suite at Arrowhead Stadium on Sunday, where she was present at the game. The play-by-play commentator Kevin Harlan mentioned Swift during the game's CBS broadcast when the camera panned to her following a touchdown by Kelce in the second quarter, which tied him with Tony Gonzalez for the most receiving touchdowns in Chiefs history. There it is, the all-time Chiefs leading touchdown receiver from Patrick Mahomes. That will give you something to sing about, Harlan, who is 64, remarked. The Kansas City Chiefs have not lost a football game in almost a year, including the playoffs from the previous season. The two-time reigning Super Bowl winners have won 15 straight games, and they maintained this outstanding winning streak on Sunday against the Denver Broncos with a spectacular blocked field goal attempt. Naturally, Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift had a part in the Chiefs' 16-4 victory over the fiercely competitive Broncos. In the second quarter, Patrick Mahomes found Kelce and grabbed a touchdown pass. Swift, who attended her 18th Chiefs game in less than a year, remained Kansas City's adopted star daughter and good luck charm. However, Kelce continues to instill Swift in Chiefs Kingdom, the name given to the franchise's fervent and constantly growing fan base. As a way to celebrate the Broncos' triumph, Kelce visited longtime Chiefs commentator Mitch Holthus's radio show on Monday. While there, he verified that he tells Swift to listen to Holthus's play-by-play calls anytime the Chiefs achieve something fantastic. "You already know I rave about you," Holthus said to Kelce. "Every single time, whenever we make big plays and I always hear the radio call come across my timeline, I make sure she listens in, because you always fire everybody up, baby." As the radio play-by-play commentator for the Chiefs for almost 30 years, Holthus has had a close-up look at Kansas City's recent domination over the rest of the NFL. In order to complete the NFL's first-ever three-peat, the Chiefs, who have won the Super Bowl 3 times since 2019, are aiming for another championship this season. Ultimately, however, Swift and Kelce are both Chiefs supporters. Swift has embraced the city and Kelce's Chiefs teammates, and Kelce is proud of the close ties he has made with the Kansas City community. It appears that a face-to-face encounter between Holthus and Swift is imminent. In order to tie Tony Gonzalez for the most touchdown receptions in the history of the Kansas City Chiefs, quarterback Patrick Mahomes assisted teammate Travis Kelce in reaching yet another career milestone. During his Sunday post-game news conference, Mahomes described the record-tying hookup. "Yeah, 4th and goal, head coach Andy Reid giving us a chance to get a touchdown. Trav read it right," Mahomes commented. "He sort of had a read-type option on that play, and he got the defensive back, or DB, to go outside. Trav just kind of curls it in there after Broncos CB Jaquan McMillan slips a little bit," Mahomes remarked. "It was sort of my first read when I handed him the ball. There were a few other possibilities available to me. But when your first read is open, dude, you just shoot it at him." In Week 10 of the Chiefs' victory over the Denver Broncos, Kelce caught 8 passes for 64 yards and 1 touchdown. Including the postseason, he has a career total of 95 touchdown receptions. The multiple-time All-Pro surpassed Jimmy Graham to become the tight end with the 4th most touchdown receptions in NFL history, including postseason games. He is only behind Rob Gronkowski, Gonzalez, and Antonio Gates. Additionally, the Chiefs standout has 60 receptions so far this season. Alongside Derek Mason, Larry Fitzgerald, Jason Witten, Jerry Rice, and Gonzalez, he is the 6th player in history to record at least 60 receptions in 11 straight seasons.